Hello guys, it's Gem Games here once again, and in this video we are going to create the scoreboard for our menu. So we will create the scoreboard here that shows your name, your kills, your downs, your headshots, and your score, of course. So yeah, let's get started. So first, let's go to the blueprints folder and let's go to the HUD and let's create a new user widget and widget blueprint. And let's select the user widget and let's actually new widget blueprint. Okay, yeah, sorry. Now let's rename this to scoreboard, like that. Let's open it. Let's wait it to open. Let's drag from the scoreboard and next to the first person map, so we have them beside here. Okay, now from here, from the fill screen, let's set it to custom and let's set the width to 1000 and height to 125. Okay, now we want to get a size box. Get it to here. And let's set the width override and height override to width to be 1000 and height to be 125, like that. Okay, so what we want to do next, we want to add a vertical box. So vertical box like this. Okay, and here to the vertical box we want to add a horizontal box. Okay, now let's rename this horizontal box to row 1. And let's set the actually we want to add a size box to the row 1. Let's click it. And now let's set the width override to 300 and height override to 60. Okay, so this will be our slot to the map name. So let's rename this size box to map name box. Okay, and let's set it as variable like that. Okay, now we want to get a border and we want to move it to here to the map name box. And on this border, what we want to do is we want to scroll down to the brush color. Actually, we want to the tint here. We want to click this. And I think I want to set it to something like, let's set it to all black. And now the alpha to 0.5. I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's press OK. And the next thing I want to do here, I want to get a text and move it to here also. Now let's rename this text block to map name text. Okay, and let's set it as variable. And actually I did some error before. I want to go back to this map name box and we don't want to set it to a variable. Sorry about that. So we want to set this map name text to variable. Okay, and let's set this. Sorry, I didn't want to do anything there. I want to set this text on this text block to map, for example. Now, what we want to do here is I actually want to set this font size to 28. And also what I want to do, I want to set justification to the middle. And I want to change this typeface to regular. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. Now let's go to the padding. Let's set the left padding 0, right padding 0, bottom padding 0, and top padding like 8, I think. Oh, no. I don't want to set it there. So let's set it to 0 also. I want to set the padding to the text. So we will have to scroll down a little bit. And where can I find it? Actually, it should be here. Advanced. Is it here? Yeah, margin. Okay, here. Let's set the top to 8. Like that. Now it is basically at the middle. A little bit. Yeah, it's at the middle. So the next thing we want to do here is we want to actually get this map name box and we want to duplicate it. Okay, and we can close that. Now let's rename this map name box to score box, like that. Let's set the size. It should be 175 and 60, like that. Okay, and what we want to do here now, we want to click this border and we want to change the color to, let's click this and let's change the color to, I think I want to make it like 0.05. Then I want to copy this, Control C and paste here, Control V, and also like that. So it's basically gray, like that. Yes. Okay, let's save. Now let's click this text. Now let's rename this text to score text. Okay, and let's change this font size to 24. Then I think we have to change the the padding, or like the what it was called. I think it was margin. Okay, yeah, the top margin to 12. So it's like that. Now let's change the map text to the score, like that. Okay. Now let's close this score box and let's duplicate it once more. Now what we want to call it is actually kills box, like that. And yeah, let's open it. Let's open the border. Let's click this text and we want to change this to this variable name to the kills text. Okay, and also the text to kills, like that. Let's actually change these slot border colors later on. So let's just continue like this for now. And also let's check that the text kills text is variable. Okay, let's close that. Let's duplicate it once more. And now we want to call it downs box. Let's open it. Let's open the border. Let's open this and let's call this text downs text. Now let's change the text to the downs, like that. Now let's close it, duplicate it once more, and the next one should be called headshots box. Let's open it. Let's open the border. Let's open this. Let's change this text variable name. Let's change it to headshots underscore text, and also this text to the head shots. I think it's like that. Yeah. So now what we want to do here, we want to actually, let's click this map and actually let's click that border on the map. And here on the tint, we have this color. Let's copy maybe this one. Copy. Okay, let's go to the kills. Let's click the kills border. Let's open that and let's paste the one that we copied, like that. And also let's go to the headshots and to the border, here to the tint. Let's paste the color like that. So now you can see we have all these different colors here. So it's looking pretty nice. So the next thing, what we want to do here, we want to close all these and we want to duplicate this row. Actually, first, let's click this row. And here on the padding, let's add bottom padding of 5, like that. Okay, now let's duplicate the row. And let's rename it to row 2, like that. And now what we want to do, sorry, I did one error again. So let's open every single one of these and let's go to the text. We want to set this map name to map name text is variable, yes. But this score box text, we don't want it to be a variable, nor we want this kills box text to be variable. Basically every other text from this upper row, other than this map name, we don't want them to be variables. So let's click this downs text and let's make it not variable. Also headshots, box, border, text, not variable. Sorry about that again. And now on the row 2, we want them to be variables. So now we want to check this. Let's rename this row to map name box. Actually, let's rename it to player name box. Also this variable to here, map name text 1, let's call it player name text, text, like that, and is variable. Okay, and we can set here, let's actually set this player name also to be 24 font size and also the margin top to 12. Okay, and now let's set our name to here just for visual purposes. So Jam Games. Okay. Now to the score, let's set it to 0. Also the kills, let's set it to 0. Downs, let's set it to 0. Headshots, let's set it to 0. Okay, so headshots box, headshots text 1. And I actually want to delete these ones from here. So let's this headshot text. Let's leave the underscore because otherwise we cannot save it because the row 1 variables are called this. And now downs text 1. Let's make it downs text. Kills text. Like that. And actually, I'm stupid again. I think we want to call this score number. Let's actually, yeah, let's call them number. I will copy this number like this. Control C. Let's save it. Kills text. Let's copy the kills number. Downs text. Downs number. And headshots text to headshots number. Okay, I think that's a lot better. It's cleaner. So now you can see how our scoreboard will look. I think it looks pretty nice. So the next thing what we want to do is we want to, let's go to the graph. And here we want to create, let's actually delete all of this. Let's create a function. Let's call the function set variables, like that. And I will actually quickly take a sip from my drink. So set variables. And here what we want to do, we want to click this and to add input here. So let's add one input. Let's make the type name. Or should we make it text? I think we want to make it name. Okay. The first one will be called map name. Now let's add yet another. It should be called player name. Let's add yet another. Let's change the type to integer. Let's call this one score. Let's add 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So the next one should be called kills. The next one should be called downs. And the last one should be called headshots. Okay. What we want to do next is we want to get our map name text here, and we want to set text here on the content, and we want to actually make this our favorite because we will use it like many times, and actually we have already used it many times, but I don't know why I haven't added this to favorites before. But yeah, content set text. Let's connect it from here, and now we want to get from the map name and connect to here. So to text name. Okay, the next one we want to do is the player name text. So let's get it to here. Let's actually move these to here. I think it looks cleaner. Okay, now from here, set text content like this. Now let's get from the player name, connect to there, move this under here. Let's add a reroute to here so it looks cleaner. And actually let's align that with the set text. And the next thing is the score. So our score number, let's get it. And we want to also set text. Let's connect it to here. Now from here to the score, let's move this under here. And here we want to do one thing. Let's click this and let's set the use grouping to false, like that. And also let's add a reroute. So the next thing we want to do, we want to get our kills, and we want to set text like that. And now we want to copy this set text. So we have, actually we can copy it 3 times. So 1, okay, we have the Control C, now Control V, Control V, Control V, like that. Okay, I think it's, yeah, something like that. Okay, now we can connect these kills to here, downs to here, and headshots to here. Now let's get from the kills, connect to here. Let's add a reroute. Let's align this. Now let's get the downs. And set text. Now let's get from here to the this downs. So the second last, or how do you say it? I don't know. And the next one should be the headshots. Let's actually also align this. Oh, not like that, like that. Now let's set text again, once more. Connect it to here. Let's get from here to the text. Let's add a reroute. Also, let's connect, leave it to here. So this function is complete. So let's compile, let's save all. So the next thing we want to do, we want to go to the event graph. And we want to get the event construct. Here we want to get game mode, and we want to cast to GM zombies like this. And let's get the set variables. Let's connect it from the cast success node, so from the upper one. And we don't yet have the variables on the game mode, so let's add them. So let's compile, save. Let's go to the first person map, and let's go to the blueprints and GM zombies. Okay, and here to the GM zombies, we want to add those variables, of course. So let's add a new variable. Let's make it name, and let's call it map name. Let's duplicate it. Let's call it player name. Let's duplicate it. Let's change the type to integer. Let's call it score. Let's duplicate it. Let's call it kills. Let's duplicate it. Let's call it downs. and let's duplicate it and let's call it headshots. Okay. And we can set our player name default for now from here. So let's check. I will set it Jam Games like that. And map name, let's set it to test map, something like that. I don't know. We can later on add the functionality to actually set these names to names that we want. So like when we have the main menu and stuff like that, and we select some map, it will have the map name on the scoreboard. But for now, we don't have any of that functionality yet. So let's just set it from here. And score, kills, downs, and headshot should all be defaulted as 0. So, and the next thing we want to do. So let's go to the first person map. Let's go to the HUD. And let's open the pause menu. And on the pause menu, what we want to do, we want to click this canvas panel. And here we want to add that scoreboard. Let's move it to here. And let's actually anchor it to the middle, I think. Yeah, to the middle. Let's set the position X to 0 and Y to 0. Let's set the X alignment to 0.5 and Y alignment to 2, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, what else we want to do here? Actually, we don't want to do anything here. So let's compile, save, and let's actually try how it looks. Looks pretty nice. I think our tint or this color of the menu is too dark, so let's actually change it quickly. So here on the pause menu, let's click this background, and let's click from here. Let's set the alpha to 0.95. Oh, sorry, 0.9. Let's see if that's better. Let's play. Let's press the menu. It's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit too dark still, but yeah, for now it can be like that. And also you can of course change any of these colors to whatever you want, But why doesn't the name none? That's weird. So, okay. I think I will actually have to check. Oh, sorry, I'm so stupid. I don't even want to tell what I thought, but yeah. So, for now, let's go to let's actually move this to here. Let's open the scoreboard. And now when we are casting to GM zombies, we want to get from the SGM zombies, and we want to get the map name. Get map name, and let's connect it to the map name. Now we want to get the player name. Let's also connect it to the player name. Now we want to get the score. Let's connect it to the score. We want to get the kills. After that, let's connect it to the kills. We want to get the downs. Let's connect it to the downs. Also, headshots. Let's connect it to the headshots. Let's compile, save, and now the map name and player name should update. So, test map and chain games, yeah? So, next thing, what we want to do is, we want to actually, here on the GM zombies, we want to actually update all these score, kills, downs, and headshots. So, this is actually pretty simple. So what we want to do first is we want to go to the first person map and let's open the player HUD, because we are actually saving all the score to the player HUD. I don't know why, but yeah, we have done it that way. So let's go to the graph and let's actually let's close all of these other. Let's leave the event graph. And here on the event graph where we increase points and points change moving amount. Okay, so what we want to do here, so on increase points, we want to select all these after the points, and let's move them all to here. Let's leave some space there. So, and here on the after points, what we want to do, we want to, we want to get game mode. From the get game mode, we want to cast to GM zombies like this. And now we want to get our score, and we want to add to it. And what we want to add to it will be the value that we get from here. So let's add a reroute to here. Let's connect it to here. Actually, let's make it like that. Let's also let's add a reroute to this red line and move it to here. Actually, to here. Yeah, and now from here we want to also get the score again, and we want to set it. I want to set it to this value. Okay, and connect to here. So now it will get the score every time, and yeah, it will add it to there. So I will show you how it works. Let's play. At the start, it shouldn't have any score, even though we have 500, but it doesn't count that because we haven't gained those, you know. Now when the zombies come and I kill them, we have got like already that much. Let's see, we have 380. Okay, now we have, and when we, yeah, 430, you can see it's working. So next, let's update the kills. So that is as simple as, I think where do we have to go? Oh yeah, we have to go to the blueprints and to the enemy and PP enemy main. And here we want to go to the take damage function. And here where we have this zombies alive -1, let's move all this further away, like that. And we want to get from this cast to GM zombies that we have here, we want to get from here, and we want to get the kills. Actually, we want to add a reroute to here, I think. Also here, and let's actually move this even further. So now we have the kills here. What we want to do, we want to add to it, so increment integer like this. So that way it will add a 1 kill. And then we want to add a branch, so B and left click, or you can search for a branch. And here we want to get the local variable headshots, and we want to connect it to here. So if it's not a headshot, then we want to get from the false and connect to here, and we want to actually move all these a little bit down like that. And if it is headshot, then we want to add a reroute to here, and we want to get from here, we want to get the headshots, and then want to add to it, so increment integer true, like that. As you can see, that was simple, very simple. We didn't have to do much code. So the next thing, let's compile, let's save all, and we want to go to the, I think we can actually close this BB enemy main. Let's go to the first person map, let's go to the blueprints and BB first person character. Okay, and what we want to do here is we want to go to our dead function. It actually, let's search for it. Dead. Okay, it's called dead only. So what we want to do here, we want to move all this to right, or we can just move this input. But yeah, now we want to get the get game mode. Oh, game mode. We want to cast to GM zombies. And every time we call this dead function, we want to just get the downs and we want to add to it increment integer, you know. Right there. Let's move them even further. Let's compile, let's save all. Let's see if everything works. So let's, for example, take this weapon. And if we take this, you can see we gained so many points. So let's see. We have got 6,000 points. And now for the kills, let's see. We killed, I think, 4 zombies, maybe 5. I think it's 4. Actually, it was 5, yeah. It works. And what else? Headshots. Headshots, 1, you can see. And downs, let's see if that works correctly. So let's take the perk. Oh, the texture for the perk was not loaded. I don't know why. But yeah, let's see when the zombies come. Let's wait them to come here and kill me. Okay, now I'm down. Let's see. And we have downs 1. So as you can see, everything is working correctly. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. If you liked what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one.